Some say that the booking meetings of Game Changer Wrestling have been influenced by edibles. That is purely speculation. But what I can tell you is this matchup is an absolute dream match for fans of Smash Mouth fucking wrestling. Brody King taking on Hardcore Holly here at LA Confidential. This is your boy KG Kevin Gill holding it down on commentary. And for the first time ever, an opponent of Hardcore Holly wasn't at all sweating it. Brody King was just chilling earlier, listening to Terror Records, super fucking loud, because that's what he does. He wasn't sweating this match one bit, despite the accolades of Bob Holly, despite Holly's legendary toughness. And now King just backed Holly up and gave him something to think about. Holly used to throw in that weight and that power around. But Bob Holly, coming up in Birmingham, Alabama, I had the feeling he never came across too many people that subscribe to a hardcore lifestyle, that subscribe to a straight edge lifestyle, like my man Brody King does. Wrestlers from the hardcore scene historically are much tougher in the ring. I'm not going to get into the facts here. I'm not going to get into breaking them down for you. There's chaos in here at the Hi-Hat in Los Angeles. I feel like I'm on the floor at CBGB's at a Sick of It All show on a Sunday afternoon. I'm just crowded amongst the people, giving daps, saying what ups, and Brody King now backing Holly into the corner. Holly, some say Bob Holly is the guy who stands up for himself. Some say Bob Holly is a bully. What is the ultimate story of Bob Holly? Time will tell. Because Brody King may be the great equalizer for one of the most legendary tough men in professional wrestling. But have no doubts about it, Bob Holly in quite arguably the best shape of his life. Leaner, meaner, even more ripped. This is just going to be a battle for the ages. And as you guys know, if this is your first time seeing Brody King, do not let his size fool you, because his Santino Brothers Wrestling Academy training has taught him well in the ways of lucha, in the ways of all sorts of styles. I never know what style Brody King is going to bring out, but you can keep in mind it's going to hurt. You can hear those chops whistling through the air. The fans just feeling that anticipation. Bob Holly spent 16 years wrestling all around the world for another company that you may have heard about. Meanwhile, Brody King, for just a small handful of years, has been very rapidly making a name for himself, not just as the frontman of a band, but as a breakout professional wrestler. It doesn't matter whether it's Gorilla, MLW, All Pro Wrestling. Wherever Brody King goes, chaos and carnage usually follow. And that's just his music catalog, you know what I'm saying? Then it's absolute mayhem when he hits the ring. Holly, in a position he's not used to being in, just having like kind of the living shit stomped out of him by a man, pissed off man quite larger than him. Some say this is poetic justice. But again, time will tell. Brody King now using that power and the street smarts to manhandle this WWE veteran and superstar. Former race car driver Bob Holly has done it all. And along the way, there's been a numerous series. Fuck. Bob Holly now back on the attack. Brody King trying to scoop him back up. Big Brody King hits those ropes hard. Went for that huge senton splash. Hurt himself quite a bit just on the attempt. But that's kind of that punk rock and hardcore ethos. You're not afraid to destroy yourself as long as it destroys your opponent or at least hurts your opponent more. Holly with the spear out of nowhere. Good night, Brody. Whoa. Brody King. That came out of nowhere. Sometimes when you catch someone that quick, damn, those punches. Sometimes when you catch someone that quick with a spear, it takes the wind right out of him, and Holly's such the KG veteran. had Brody rolled up for that pin before he damn near well landed. But I digress, because now Holly going for that suplex, but again, the mass and the power of King won't allow it. King with the beautiful reversal. Brody King hooks both legs. Only 2. Brody King has the fans here behind him in Los Angeles. Joey Janela's LA Confidential. Live on Fight TV. But I don't know if anything's as live as that chop. These are live rounds, ladies and gentlemen. To speak for itself. There's no words that can add anything to that savage display. Unbelievable series of chops. And now Holly, you can hear the snugness of those punches just rocking the side of the skull of Brody King. King follows in with a Stan Hansen-like lariat. Here we go. Brody King. Brody King wears his influences and his heart on his sleeve, and you can see the influences of Bruiser Brody, of Stan Hansen, of the monstrous Japanese style with a lucha libre infusion. Brody King is without a doubt, hands down, one of the breakout stars for 2019. Got him goozled here. What's King going for? Brody King gets him up. No. Bob Holly turned it around. Bob Holly had it scouted. The veteran Bob Holly outsmarted the young upstart Brody King. Brody King, to be honest, I've seen him come back from hellacious beatings, fights, altercations, melees, all of it. And he'll always keep coming. Wait a minute, Alabama Slammer, he got him. Bob Holly caught him. Right on that custom Game Changer Wrestling canvas. Holly hooks the leg, 2, and no! OG official Rick Knox, that's about as close as you could get. That count closer than the shave on the top of his shining bald nugget. And now Holly's starting to feel a little bit extra, starting to get a little bit into his feelings. Because Bob Holly knows the same way these shows can make a Marco stunt, they can reinvigorate and re-spark Bob Holly's legendary career. But it might be over for Bob. 2 and 3! Brody King did it!